like, yeah, you can barely hear me. So it's super nice.
Are we ready?
We should be ready, Your Honor.
And there's no preliminary matters for you to sign before the jury walks in?
There are preliminary matters, Your Honor.
Of course, okay, let's get to those.
It's Mr. Freeman's fault.
So,
Are we going on the record?
yeah, we're ready to go on the
Yeah,
record.
put it on the table for him. And I reset it this morning. Well,
And Brian, can we get like 2 more bottles of water over here?
Right, right. Leave some in the fridge.
no, not that fridge. There's some in the fridge.
All right, council, are we ready? This is people of the state of Michigan versus Enrico Brooks, and this is docket 25-1892 FC, continued jury trial. Counsel, defendant, and the lead detective are all present. The jurors are ready to go. I understand there's some preliminary matters. What are those?
Your Honor, based on the questioning towards the end of the cross-examination of the victim yesterday, it was discovered that she had medical records showing that she went to the hospital in January 2019 for one of the uncharged incidents, as well as surveillance video showing that the defendant, purporting to show the defendant broke into her home. Again, not one of the charged acts here. It was based on cross-examination questions from Mr. Freeman. At about 10:11 last night, I was forwarded emails from my detective, who had been in communication with the victim. She provided not only screenshots of my chart showing the date and the reason for the visit, but also surveillance videos that seemed to show what she said they would show. So I forwarded those pretty immediately to the defense counsel. I plan on introducing them today in redirect as people's 53 and 54. Just wanted to be absolutely clear. This is not anything we knew about or had prior to beginning a trial. I believe the surveillance video, I think it even shows an email chain. She had emailed those to the Ingham County Sheriff's Office back in 2021. It's not anything that made it into our files at our office.
It wasn't under your control.
Absolutely. All I want to put on the record there is she tells her she did provide it to police. It was just a different agency back in 2021.
Okay. Counsel, did you, based on whatever new information you received, did you wish to continue your cross?
I would enjoy continuing cross, Your Honor, and with respect to the surveillance video, counsel did give me an opportunity to take a look at it, and I'm not just going to dispute that was her residence or that was a camera from her residence, but it is very brief. I'm going to say less than 10 seconds, and the person is wearing, I think, sunglasses or a mask, and you don't know who it is. So,
All right. Whatever you need to follow up on, that's fine.
I am more than happy for there to be some recross on those newly admitted exhibits. Look, if I had had them at the beginning, they would have been part of my direct, so I think the defense showed that.
So we'll proceed in that fashion. All right, so the jurors may come in. There's no other issues?
Yes, I think we just need to have the witness be back on the stand before the jury comes in.
I'm going to swear her again for today's testimony.
Oh, then I'll take
The
that
other
back.
issue would be, do we have the exhibits that you locked up?
Yes.
Okay. Any issues, counsel?
no, not with any of the other exhibits.
All right, thank you. The jurors, please. And ma'am, if you could come up here. Remember, slow.
All rise.
Good morning, thank you, you may be seated. Please raise your right hand to swear or affirm from today's record, you will provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth until I did. You have a seat. And if you could just state your name. Melissa Clark. And ma'am, please slow down and remember to say yes or no. All right, and let council finish their questions before you jump in and answer. All right, and we're continuing with cross. Council, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Morning, Ms. Clark. Ms. Clark, before I begin, I thought I would just offer you an opportunity. If there was anything about your testimony yesterday that overnight you maybe thought, and I might have exaggerated it a little bit, or I might have got something wrong. Anything like that that you'd like to change or correct at this time?
No.
Okay, thank you. There was some evidence admitted yesterday. Well, there were several. I'm referring now to two of these text messages, strings. And I'm first going to refer to People's Exhibit 12. Can you see what I'm looking at on your monitor?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. About the fourth or fifth line down says, I'm so motherfucking simple. I told you take down a fucking video and you start all this shit. Do you have any idea what he was referring to?
No.
Okay. And the other is People's Exhibit 16. Says, you must forget how crazy and petty I am. Bitch, remember, you caused all this. You caused all of this. Do you know what that was referencing?
No.
Okay. Did there come a time when the two of you were engaged in a sexual act wherein Mr. Brooks was kissing or licking your vaginal area and you took a video of it?
Yes, he took a video of it.
And can you explain how he did that?
He had my phone.
Okay. Were you lying on your back?
No.
How were you positioned?
We were in the car.
Are you aware of a video that was
At this point, I'm going to object to relevancy here. I'm sure the defense is trying to insinuate that this video is what was referred to in those exhibits. The problem being, she testified, she does not know what it is. That's the answer. That's an answer.
Council,
Thank you, Your Honor.
response?
Well, I asked a question and then witness identified a particular memory. I think there's a second memory.
I'll give you some latitude to explore it as long as it's related to the charged counts.
Thank you very much. Did you ever post online any screenshot, still photograph, or video of Mr. Brooks that you would consider engaging in a sexual act of some kind?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just trying to understand some of these text messages.
Cause I don't know what video he is referring to, but I never posted a video of myself, so.
Did you, I think the question was, did you ever post a video in a sexual nature of defendants?
No,
And you don't know what's being referred to then? I guess you said this, but just to make sure we're clear,
Objection, asked and answered.
you don't have an explanation for what he was talking about?
Objection, asked and answered.
Well,
The defense literally said, you already said this.
it probably was a video posted to my story because he would have problems with me posting simply videos, like pretty videos of myself, so that's probably what he's talking about.
but you don't have any
I don't-
concrete
No, I
information,
don't.
you are guessing.
Yeah.
Move on.
Thank you. You knew him well enough that if something like that did happen, that would piss him off, wouldn't it?
What?
If such a photograph or video of a sexual nature was posted online or Facebook,
I could only assume so, upset me.
you have 3 children by this man, is that true?
Yes,
And would it be not true that you have some sense of his habits, some sense of his various feelings from time to time, how he might react to a certain situation?
yes,
Okay. And if something like that did happen, if someone posted a video or a screenshot of him participating in a sexual act, it would upset it. You know that.
are you insinuating it's my fault?
No, I'm asking you about him, his reaction. You know him well enough.
To base my actions to like
No,
prevent what he would do?
no.
I
I'll
think
move
what he's
along.
asking is, if something was posted that made you look in a good light, it might piss him off.
Yes,
And that happened frequently.
what do you mean?
Well, when there was something, you talked to a man, or you posted something that he didn't like because it made you in a good light, or with somebody else, you knew that there might be a consequence, right?
Yes.
Okay, is that what you're getting at, counsel?
Thank
I'm
you,
also
Your Honor.
confused, so I don't know, I tried.
Right.
Move on.
Okay. I don't recall the exact words you used, but I believe you testified yesterday, and I'm asking you if you remember saying words to the effect, I'm not trying to quote you, but words to the effect that early on, 20, perhaps between 2015 and 2018, you were having difficulty getting police, law enforcement, or government support. No one was listening to your complaints, something like that.
That was from more so 2018 on.
Okay. And should I understand that you contacted law enforcement more than once during that time period, and you weren't happy with the results?
It wasn't that I wasn't happy, I didn't come to testify and they dropped the case.
What was your reaction to that?
I was fearful.
That situation didn't end the way you thought it should. Is that fair to say?
No, but again, I didn't testify because of the reason that went over yesterday.
The stimulus that caused that to occur in the first place, did you call law enforcement and talk to a police person?
Like when the incidents happened,
That caused charges from before? Sure. You said you didn't go to court. You're not talking about this case, are you?
No.
You're talking about a different case.
Yeah.
And how is it that that other case was even started?
I called the police.
Thank you. All right. And you made a statement of some kind, and that resulted in Mr. Brooks getting charged. Is that fair?
Yes,
All right. But the case was dismissed, I think you just said. Is that true?
yes,
What was your reaction to it being dismissed?
fearful.
Did you think justice had been served?
No, but it was because I felt like I didn't have to testify, because, I mean, there was so much evidence already, but I have more faith in the justice system, but that was my fault, and now I know.
My next question is the one I'm looking, hoping that you'll answer. Did you make it a point after that first case was dismissed to make sure that wouldn't happen again?
No, this case came up several years after that case.
Yes, it did. This
And it
case
only
followed
came up
that
because
case.
of those issues.
We can't both talk at the same time, okay? If I interrupted you, I beg your pardon. Go ahead.
He posted the pictures of me, and that's how this came back about again. They asked me, like, how long has this been going on? And they had no idea, like, because it's happened so many different times. They didn't even know about all the cases before.
You had 3 children with this man. It wasn't always a bad situation. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think you, yesterday told us that it was on again, off again.
Yes,
Thank you. My concern is that you're reporting all these incidents to law enforcement on this occasion was retaliation. You want to get back at him for something.
these are already reported crimes. I've been reporting them over the past years. They just got reinstated. I did call the police all these times. That's how.
Well, the types of crimes that have been charged are pretty significant, and I'm just wondering whether perhaps you didn't exaggerate just a little bit.
I don't know, like I said, they've been reported, and it's not like I'm just, they came out of the blue, I just, oh, all of a sudden, all these crimes are being reported, they've been reported over the years, and I'm saying, what about all these crimes? Why do you guys keep dropping it and letting him free?
I see. But yesterday, just before we left for the day, I think I asked you whether you had told any law enforcement person, whether you told the detective, or whether you told anybody from the prosecutor's office about a penile vaginal intercourse with respect to some of these photographs. And you hadn't mentioned it to anyone.
Yes, because again, with my PTSD, lots of memories, things come to me and go. It's been 6 years. I've had severe trauma. I'm in therapy. I just took a medical leave. I'm not exaggerating. I've seen a psychiatrist.
All that's interesting, but it's, Your Honor, I have to object to my own question. Let me try this again. When you're on the witness stand, as you are now, are you nervous?
Yes,
Okay. Have you come to know yourself well enough that if you're nervous, you tend to talk more?
no,
Okay. Yesterday, you also told the jury about a pistol being put in your mouth. Remember telling us that?
yes, I do.
And would you agree with me that that's the first time you spoke about that to anybody?
I don't recall if that's the first time that I said that, but I know that it happened to me, so.
Yeah. Something like that. I would think that that would have disturbed you, frightened you.
Yes, so much so that a gun being put in my face, like I might have,
What do you think, you just forgot to tell the police?
I don't think that I did forget. I don't recall.
Okay. You told us you'd been strangled by Mr. Brooks probably about 10 times, more than the 3 that he's charged with here. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay. And at no time afterwards to any of them did you seek any medical attention. Is that also true?
not after any of them. I did for the one where I was pregnant. That was in fear for my baby.
Which child? And help me understand the year if you don't mind.
It was 2019, January.
Now, I anticipate prosecutor's going to offer some documents as additional evidence when it's his turn. You brought some items with you today, is that true?
Yes,
And one of the items is dated January of 2019.
it is.
Is that why you selected that date to answer my question as to whether you ever got medical attention for any of the
No, because that's the
strangulations?
truth.
One at a time, please.
Can you repeat your answer?
No, because that's the truth.
I know that you say that it is.
There's also police reports from that date, so we can put those together.
Did you look at that document before you brought it in?
I just got it last night. I had to pull it up from my mind chart.
My question was, did you look at it before you brought it here?
Yes,
Thank you. And did you notice that it doesn't indicate the reason for any medical attention?
it does. It says domestic violence of adult.
And it says that because that's what you told the folks at the hospital.
No, so the police were contacted.
Because you said.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
They reported my injuries.
Yeah. Now, if that happened, if that's true, is that, did you go to the hospital and report a domestic violence of some kind? Because the police weren't acting on your behalf for your other complaints?
They were. He was charged for that assault.
Yeah, well, that's not really what I'm asking.
Things weren't going against me, so.
Okay. There was a photograph. It's People's Exhibit. I guess there's 2. 4 and 5. I'm gonna show you what's been admitted as People's Exhibit 5. Can you see that from where you're at?
Yes,
Now, when I look at that, that appears to be a bruising of some kind that is on the front of your right leg in the area of your thigh. Is that what I'm looking at?
yes,
Okay. From your perspective, does that look bigger than a man's fist?
yes,
Okay. You and Mr. Brooks had occasion to go to Max Bar on East Michigan Avenue from time to time. Is that true?
I've never been to Max Bar, ever.
Okay. And so you were never in the parking lot?
Never.
Okay. So you don't have any information as to whether Mr. Brooks got into a fight with another fellow?
I've never been to Max Bar,
Okay.
not even one time in my life.
That bruise, can you tell me this? Was it caused by a baseball bat?
No, it was caused by his fist and punching my legs over and over again.
Okay. Okay. Did you ever run into a law enforcement officer anywhere near Max Bar?
No,
People's Exhibit number 6. That's a photograph that, or a screenshot that you took,
Yes,
and you took that on a date certain, regardless of what the date is. Did you take any other photographs of the inside of your place
yes,
from different times?
yes.
Okay. My memory of your testimony yesterday, and you're going to correct me if I'm mistaken, okay? But my memory, without verbatim quoting you, was something to the effect of that Mr. Brooks caused whatever we're looking at there. Was that your testimony?
Yes,
And is that because you saw him do it?
no,
Okay. Do you have any photographs of the inside of that place when it did not look like that?
several.
There were a number of things that you claim happened on March 25th of 2020. That would include torture, assault by strangulation, more than once, and home invasion, assault with a dangerous weapon. Those all happened on the same day?
That was May, but yes,
Okay. Well, the document I'm looking at says May 25th of 2020.
you said March.
I beg your pardon. March 25th. You're absolutely right. I beg your pardon. When I was mistaken, I told you I was mistaken. Can you tell us which occurred first, second, and third?
What events?
Well, we're talking about torture, and strangulation, and
Your Honor, I'm gonna have a couple objections here. First of all, asking her to say what torture is calling for a legal conclusion that's strictly not allowed under the court rules. If the question is what happened in the chronological order, I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting. Hold on,
thank you.
I'll start from the beginning again.
Please do.
I got you.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Freeman, can you hear me? Nope,
That's my credit, thank you.
Is your microphone on now?
nope. We'll deal with that in a break.
Okay,
The people are objecting as it is calling for a legal conclusion, but is strictly not allowed under the court rules by asking her to say the torture, because torture is a legal term, and I want to make sure there's a clear record of that. Now, beyond that, if what he's asking is just the chronological order of that incident, I think that's the proper way to go about it. You can't be referring to it by specific charge 1, charge 2, charge 3.
I agree with counsel.
all right, and let's just be clear, because one of my concerns in this area is counsel, she reports what happened to her. It's the people who decide based on whatever law enforcement does, as you know, they decide what the charges are, so she doesn't have anything to do with that. She can haw, complain, or say yippee, or do whatever she wants, but it's not within her purview. But if you want to ask her about the order of things, or any of that, or what she provided to law enforcement, I don't have a problem with that, but the charges are really not in her purview.
Understood. Thank you very much, Your Honor. I understand. And I agree with Mr. Pfeiffer
Thank you.
and the court. Is it your testimony that you were choked by Mr. Brooks 3 separate times on one day?
Are we talking about the May 20th?
Any day.
Yes,
Okay. 3 times in one day, your answer is yes.
and one sequence has happened for yes.
I'm sorry, say that again.
In one sequence is like one situation, yes, because like, with a lot of like our cells, like, the fights will be happening and then it will pick back up. Like, and that's why I ran that day, because I knew the fight was gonna start again.
Now we're back to May of 2020. Did you experience any injuries beyond the area of your throat?
Yes, I was cut with the nursing scissors. And then I had the bruising on my legs, on my arms, I had some scratches.
These nursing scissors you refer to, is that something you take to work?
No, actually, that, they were just in my pocket. I had borrowed them from the nurse the previous night and I had brought them home on accident.
Okay. And so should the jury conclude that Mr. Brooks got a hold of those scissors because they fell out of your pocket?
No, they were sitting on my dresser. I was getting ready to take them back to work on my next shift.
And do you remember how it was that he came into possession of those?
We were fighting in my room and he grabbed them off the dresser.
I see. And the injury to your wrist, was that a photograph taken by you?
Yes,
Why did you take that photograph?
that photograph was taken with the other photographs and I was sending it to him. Like, look what you just did.
You sent that to Mr. Brooks? And I'm now referring to, I'm sorry, People's Exhibit number 3. That's the photo you took and sent to Mr. Brooks?
Yes,
And you told him that was caused, well, by him?
yes,
Ma'am, did that leave a scar?
yes,
Can we see it?
yes. I don't know how.
May counsel approach?
Yes, if you can show it to council, you can certainly show it to the jury.
We could always have her approach the Elmo.
Oh, if it shows.
Yeah.
Let's have you both of you look.
I don't know if that would show, if we could have her just
She can walk along the jury.
hold your hand up, showing the scar.
She might have to hold her arm out like she's gonna punch you, but she won't be. And I don't know if the back row can see it, but. Is there anyone in the back row who didn't get to see it? Okay. All right, and let me just, it's on your left arm
Yes,
and it's approximately, how long would you say that is, an inch or 3/4 of an inch? And there's some, it's white in appearance and a little bit raised.
Yeah.
Is that a fair and accurate description of what I've done, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, I think
Yes.
All right, thank you.
only to indicate on technically the arm near the, or on the wrist.
It's on the wrist, it's, yes, would be the, if you're looking at her, it'd be the left side, if you're
Her left.
her, it'd be her, the right side of her arm, depending, but yes. You may proceed.
Thank you. Were the two of you arguing or fighting before the scissors entered the picture?
yes,
Okay. And so did he stop, go to the dresser, get the scissors and come back?
no, we were already in front of the scissors. When we had first came in, like I said, he showed me the phone, like trying to show me like what was going on. And we took it to the room and my bed, like how it's set up, my bed is right here. And then my dresser is in front, we were fighting in front of it. He just snatched the scissors off.
So I appreciate your description and I visually can see it because of your hand motions, but for the record, it's not gonna read where we know where it is right here. So is that the right or left side of the room or how far apart?
When It's kind of not, it's on, the dresser's on the left side when you first walk in, and the bed is on the right side, and it's kind of like a walkway in between those two.
So is the dresser and the bed against each wall then?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Were you cut anywhere else?
No.
You're making it sound as though it was intentional from your perspective. Did that seem like it was on purpose?
I'm grabbing the scissors and cutting my wrist.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that was intentional.
Okay. Did you get any medical care for that?
No.
Did you treat it yourself?
Yeah, just put a Band-Aid on it.
Okay. Didn't lose consciousness.
During that assault, yes, I did.
Okay. This home invasion, my notes say May 25th of 2020. Does that correspond with your memory?
The home invasion was March, and that's what the pictures are. Or February was the one where he destroyed everything. That was February 20.
February was what?
I think it was February 28th where he like destroyed everything, and then he came back like early March. And that's when I got him on camera.
But we're talking 2020.
No, the home invasion was 2021.
Okay, thank you.
I think I have to object again to calling for a legal conclusion.
I can use the word break-in, but he's arguing two different theories in that regard.
Because legally, home invasion is also entering without permission. Why don't ask the witnesses for the legal conclusion?
Agreed. Thank you for the clarification, counsel.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Actually, I have a question about that exhibit with where the room was all, when you came in and dumped the room, you took the picture with your phone. I think I saw cookies in there. Were there chocolate chip cookies?
I don't know.
I don't know, can we see it? I just wondered if those were in the room or perhaps from the kitchen.
I don't know, like, they're not in the photos that they submitted, but they have them. He had destroyed the kitchen too. He took everything like out the cupboards, like the dishes were like splattered everywhere, like he had dumped trash everywhere, like it was like cans and like empty containers everywhere.
Okay, so you just took did you take pictures of all of that?
Yeah, I gave it pictures.
Okay, understood, thank you.
Did the clerk wish to examine?
I would like to see it. Thank you. Okay, must have been not what I was looking at, okay. But this is where you said you put oil and the other things on there, and that was, so the kitchen was also looked something like
Yeah,
that?
the kitchen and the living room and the laundry room. But the laundry room was mostly like, he had like bleach all over the clothes in there.
Okay, thank you. Kelsey, you may retrieve this back.
Thank you, Your
I
Honor.
appreciate that, my screen looked something like different to me, thank you.
And all the, I guess, chaos that we see in these videos or in these screenshots, all caused by Mr. Brooks?
Yes,
And you know that because you saw him do it?
no,
Can you give me an idea in relationship to where you were living as to, I think you said you broke up the relationship.
yes.
Okay. And where were you living at that time?
Ian Rapids Road.
Thank you. Do you remember how long you'd been there?
I was there March 2020 to March of 2021. I moved out after the break-in.
Thank you. Mr. Brooks did live there also for at least some period of time, did he not?
No,
You recall him leaving with two large black trash bag liners full of clothes and various things that belonged to him?
no, not two trash bags.
All right, is something else?
No, he had, my bed has two cabinets on each side, and he just had a small cabinet on the side of my bed. That's where all of his things were able to fit.
Do you remember telling him that the rest of his stuff you'd put on the back porch, he could get it later?
Yes, the stuff from the cabinet in my bed.
All right, but he didn't live there.
No,
What's your definition of live there?
he would have to go, like at least 4 days a week. He was not in my house because I was having overnights. I was having my kids back almost full time. So he could not have been at my house. He was at his grandmother's house.
4 days a week at grandma's, 3 days a week on Eaton Rapids Road.
But yeah,
Thank you. Is it true that from time to time his employment caused him to leave town?
no, he was unemployed.
The episodes, May 25th, 2020, that was all at the Eaton Rapids Road address?
Yes,
Was that the day that the children were there also, or no?
yes. I had dropped him off to him and he was bringing them back when he bust through the door.
I started to ask about that door yesterday, but did you get it? You have to get it fixed?
It wasn't broken.
Oh, okay. Do you know if it was locked when he arrived with the children?
It wasn't locked.
There would not be a need to kick it in, would there, if it was
He didn't
unlocked?
kick it in. He opened it, but he was not invited.
I'm sorry, he did kick it in?
He didn't kick it in. He opened it,
Thank you.
Okay,
but he didn't knock or anything. He just came through the door.
okay, thank you. Again, May 25th, 2020, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Help me understand the moment that you decided you wanted to call for the police or 911 or for help on that day.
Really, as soon as he started assaulting me, but that was kind of like the furthest thing. I was just trying to get like out of the situation.
Okay. And did you get out of the situation?
Yeah, I ran out of the house.
Okay. And were you able to communicate with law enforcement or 911?
Not with my phone. I didn't get my phone back till the next day. I
Okay.
had to use a neighbor's phone to call for help.
And using the neighbor's phone, was the neighbor's phone a similar, I mean, a cell phone type device?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm sorry, who did you call?
I called my aunt.
Okay. Was your aunt's telephone number in the neighbor's telephone?
No,
You knew her number by heart,
yes,
so you could use someone else's phone to call her. You knew the number.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you have called any sooner had you been in possession of your phone?
Yes, that's why I ran and got someone else's phone, because I didn't have mine.
You found the phone and you made a phone call. Yes or no?
Yes,
Thank you. And you called your aunt, you just told us.
yes,
Thank you. Did you talk to anybody from law enforcement that day?
yes.
In the several months that have come and gone, in between the dates that are relevant at this trial and today, have you come to have you been able to satisfy yourself um, what was behind all these text messages, these nasty references to you and so forth?
I don't understand the question.
Yeah, did something happen that started that?
Started what?
Him texting you with all these nasty text messages.
Depends on what situations you're talking about, because there's lots of things that upset him.
Yeah, objection. Are we talking about September 2023?
I think he's asking time frame, counsel.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Well, let's see here. I've got a text message, May 6th, 2020, May 18th, 2020, November 1, 2020.
That's what I'm saying, these are different scenarios, so there's gonna be different things that caused the argument.
And does that refresh your memory as to what he might have been referring to when he said, take that post down?
No, I don't know for sure. But
Yes,
all
sir.
the arguments were from me posting on my story.
Okay, there's
Three
multiple
people talking now.
My apologies. It's
Tell me where to start or.
No, where should we start?
Question, all right, does that refresh your memory as to what he might have been referring to when he said, take that post down? Answer, no, I don't know for sure. Question, okay, answer, but the arguments,
The objection is to ask and answer. We have been down this road about 30 minutes ago.
Is there a different question, counsel? Or a more specific question?
I was unable to discern our court recorder. I'm sorry. I can't answer the court's question.
Okay, so would you like to rephrase your question?
Yes, I would. Thank you. Did there come a time when you became aware that Mr. Brooks had a firearm of any kind?
Yes,
Okay. And would you be comfortable distinguishing between a long gun and a handgun?
yes,
Thank you again. When you became aware of that, was that when he was living with grandma on Mill Pond?
yes.
Were you present when he first came into possession of that?
No,
Did he have a handgun prior to the two of you becoming a couple or dating?
I don't know.
Did you tell us yesterday that you're currently treating someone?
What?
Well, I don't know, that's what I'm asking. Are you seeing someone for any psychological or mental health issues?
Yes, I attend Eve.
I'm sorry?
Yes, I attend therapy at Eve.
Oh, Eve, you're saying EVE?
Yes.
Thank you. Do you remember when you started?
I first started with Eve either 2018 or 2019.
And have you been clinically diagnosed by someone who's authorized, who's is in the profession of determining whether someone is suffering from a particular mental health issue?
Yes.
Is that someone Eve?
No.
Did that occur before you and Mr. Brooks started dating?
I've had multiple psychological evaluations, but the PTSD diagnosis came after
Came after what?
dating him.
I'm sorry?
Dating him.
And who made that determination?
I had a psychological evaluation through like an independent like psychiatrist through the court. Like they had me, they signed me up through like I think her office is in like Battle Creek or something, but like the courts had me ordered a psychological evaluation.
Was that when you were going through the CPS, was that part of the
Yes.
services?
Yes.
And you complied with that?
Yes.
Thank you. Can I ask you in regard to the CPS, was he involved, was defendant involved in that at all?
Yes, at first.
And did there come a time when he was not involved?
Yes, after his visitation got revoked,
What was that about?
it was before I was pregnant with my second daughter, so I had been like around late 2018, early 2019.
Thank you, you may proceed, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Court asked you some questions about CPS. There came a time when Mr. Brooks was complying with a plan that had been established for him.
Yes.
And then there also came a time that you suggested if he stopped, if he just didn't involve himself, that matter would end more quickly and you'd be assured of getting custody of those kids.
Your Honor, at this point, I'm going to object to not only hearsay, but relevancy.
She said, in response to the court's question, she answered that in such a manner that I thought made it sound like it was Mr. Brooks who just up and didn't participate.
Well, she said she was participating all along. She did, in regard to your psychological questions, she did that as part of the CPS, so she complied with all of that. That's where she went. She was diagnosed, you went into that area. Then I asked if he participated, and she said he did for a time and then didn't. So I don't know what else you want to follow up.
The reason why he didn't.
Well, if she knows, I mean, I don't know if she knows. Do you know why he didn't?
His visitation was revoked, and yes, it came to a point where we had a conversation where I said, you know, like maybe like you just need to stay away, but it wasn't, don't comply with the CPS order. It's
But
just
he went,
that, where do you? maybe he should stay away, but not because of the CPS thing, but just in general, like you just need to stay away from us until I get this cleared out. But he was already taken out of it on his own because he got his visitation revoked for swearing at the people who watched the visitation, because our visits were supervised at first. And we were doing them together, but once he got his revoked, I just told him to stay away.
Did the individual at Eve who performed this psychological evaluation indicate, in their opinion, how long you had had PTSD?
Objection, Your Honor, is stating
Hearsay.
facts, not in evidence, and misstating the testimony. As the victim testified, she was diagnosed by an independent person out, she believed potentially in Battle Creek. She's getting therapy from Eve, and those are two very different things.
So she can't talk about their opinion, she could talk about,
I can fix it.
yeah,
Thank you. Had
So
you been
sustained.
diagnosed with PTSD prior to the event that we just talked about?
No,
Had you been evaluated prior?
yes,
My sense is that your testimony is it your belief that Mr. Brooks caused the PTSD?
yes,
Okay. And was there any documentation involved when you claim that you were diagnosed with PTSD?
yeah, the psychological evaluation.
Okay. Have you shown that to anybody?
They didn't ask for it, but it can be provided.
Mhm. Did you find Mr. Brooks to be in an aggressive state of mind constantly?
It depends on what constantly would mean, like every other day or all day or,
Every day,
no,
without telling me any specifics? Are you able to say whether, if he did get into a mood, a frame of mind, that there was typically something that happened or a trigger of some kind that caused it?
no,
He just went out of the blue?
yes,
Okay, thank you. Yesterday, you said that you left at 1701 Mill Pond and you didn't go immediately to 2700 Eaton Rapids Road. You went over mountains for a while.
yes,
All right, thank you. When you left the Mill Pond address and went to live with your mother, did you still have a Georgia identification card of some kind?
yes,
Okay. And there came a time that you got a Michigan, either an ID card or a driver's license.
yes,
And did you leave your Georgia ID at 1701 Mill Pond?
possibly,
Okay. During the period of time that you were leaving Mill Pond and going to Mom's, did you have more than one Social Security card?
no,
Only one?
yes,
Okay. Did there come a time you realized you'd left it at 1701 Mill Pond?
no. I actually know how he became in possession of the social security.
Well, I didn't ask you that though. I just wondered if you become aware that whether you had left it at Mill
No, I
Pond.
didn't leave it there.
Okay, thank you. Is it true nevertheless that once you got a Michigan identification card, there was no longer a need to keep the Georgia one?
Yeah.
Okay. The, may I approach the witness?
Me?
I'm handing you what has been marked and received as evidence in this case, the photographs from yesterday. Do you see a photograph or screenshot that is of your mouth area, your teeth?
No. I don't see anything.
Okay. Thank you. What's wrong? Were you able to tell whether any,
And if I may approach Mr. Freeman for one moment.
You may.
permission to approach again?
Granted.
Thank you. I'm now going to hand you what has been admitted as People's Exhibit 16. It consists of more than one page. As we saw yesterday, part of which includes a picture of some kind or a photograph.
Yeah,
And I think you told us yesterday that you were familiar with that. You could identify who that was in that photograph.
yeah,
Okay. And the photograph that you're looking at right now, does that show you totally unclothed?
yeah.
That photograph does?
No, but
Right, that one doesn't, does it? It's just from about your neck up.
yeah,
Is that right?
yes,
Okay. And your mouth is partially open. Is that what that appears to you?
yes,
And can you see teeth?
yes,
All right, thank you. Is this essentially a copy of the photograph that Mr. Brooks put out there on Facebook?
on Facebook, yes.
Okay. And do you recall now, if you could even tell, and if you could, whether it was public or private?
Your Honor, asked and answered. We went over this yesterday at length where she said that they were public, the Facebook stories.
Yes, she clearly said they were public. Is there a different question or a different piece of evidence you're referring to?
I'm referring specifically to the image contained within People's Exhibit just 16.
People renew their objection.
I think you already did that yesterday.
I don't recall showing this to the witness and bringing that particular.
All right, well, let's get to it then. Ma'am, were these public or private?
Public,
Thank you very much, Your Honor. It's like about three more. Did you have any video footage from your security cameras of you running out of the house?
No. I didn't have cameras at that time.
Do any of the photographs that are intended to depict injuries to you, is it possible any of those were inflicted by a dog?
No,
Do you own a dog?
no,
Does he own a dog?
no.
What was your first reaction when you learned that your friend Minnie and Mr. Brooks had started dating?
I wasn't aware of that.
Did there come a time that you became aware?
No. This is news to me that they dated now.
I'm sorry.
This is news to me. I've never heard that they dated.
Okay.
Is this Minnie the former friend that you said?
Yeah.
When did she become a former friend?
When she called CPS on me because after he pulled the gun, after he had pulled the gun, that incident where she told him that, like, I was going out to Georgia to like.
I was going out to what?
Going out to Georgia to sell my body or whatever, like that's what started the, like, we fought after that, so, like, that's how we became, and then she called CPS on me because, like, I bought her.
So was that 19 or 20?
This
There's so
was
many
20,
dates.
I'm sorry, this was 2020,
Thank you. So you haven't talked to her since 2020?
yeah, or like 2021.
Okay, thank you.
Almost finished. What is the name of your youngest child?
Indigo,
Can you spell that for me?
INDIGO,
Thank you. And how is the child today? How old?
4.
Has Mr. Brooks ever seen the child?
No,
That's all I have, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll just need a moment to put these things away.
Direct or redirect?
Thank you, Your Honor. Melissa, yesterday, during cross-examination, you talked about an incident that occurred in January of 2019, where the defendant strangled you and you went to Sparrow to get medical attention.
yes,
And you also said today that you called the police about that,
yes,
and that there was a court case about that.
yes,
And in that case, you did not go to court and it was dismissed, correct? Also yesterday, you said that the defendant would threaten you in regards to going to court or reporting to police. Is that correct?
yes,
Did he threaten you against going to court for that incident in January of 2019?
yes,
Your Honor, I'd like to approach the bus and mark as people propose exhibit 53. I'll have an updated exhibit log at the end of this, I promise. If I may.
You may.
Melissa, do you recognize what I'm handing to you? And would you mind if I retrieve the exhibits that are still up here? Thank you very much. Do you recognize what's marked as People's Proposed 53?
Yes,
How do you recognize that?
it's a screenshot from my chart,
It's a what?
a screenshot from my chart.
And is that what you screenshot last night after you told the defense you could bring in documentation?
Yes,
That appear to accurately reflect what was represented in your mind chart.
yes.
This time, people will seek to admit and publish People's Proposed 53.
Any objection?
Mr. Pfeiffer offered to show that to me earlier. No, I recognize. Thank you.
Admitted,
Thank you. If I may publish.
may,
So here we have your my chart. Zoom in here. We can see that for Alyssa C. Clark, there is a date being seen on January 24th, 2019, with the reason being domestic violence of an adult. That's why you went to Sparrow that day, correct? So when it happened, you called the police, right?
My mom did, yes,
Okay, your mom called the police. You spoke with the police
yes,
about what had happened.
yes,
And from there, you went to the hospital for medical attention.
yes.
Just want to make sure I have that all like cleanly lined up there. And then it was dismissed after he threatened you against testifying.
Yes.
Now, you also talked about the fact that he had broken into your home in, I believe you said February and March of 2021. Is that correct? Oh, it's still plugged into my computer. I will in a moment. I need to approach this. Your Honor, I'd like to approach with a video that's been marked as People's Proposed 54.
may,
So I'm going to approach you with this. I've got it at the 29-second mark. I'm going to hit play for about 10 seconds and stop, and then ask you a question, okay?
Is it a yes?
Yes,
Stopping at 36 seconds. Do you recognize that?
yes.
How do you recognize that?
That's one of the videos of him trying to get my house.
Is that one of the videos you sent to Detective Raymond last night after defense's questioning?
Yes,
Does that appear to accurately reflect what you pulled from your surveillance videos that you showed to Detective Raymond?
Oh, that accurate.
Reflect what you pulled from your surveillance videos that you sent to Detective Raymond?
yes.
At this time, people seek to admit and publish People's Proposed 54.
any objection or voir dire?
Voir dire, please.
May,
Thank you. Witness, how can you determine the identity of that individual?
That's one of 3 videos, and one of the other videos, you can see his face. That's after he puts his mask up, when he notices the camera being there.
And do we have that as well?
Yes, I sent it, it was in the thing, maybe they got confused because like they're long videos, but there's another one.
Okay. Did you bring anything else with you today?
I have it on my phone, but I also sent it to the detective last night. There is one where you can clearly see his face walking up.
And is it your testimony this was at 2700 Eaton Rapids Road?
Yes,
And the last question I had in terms of date, did you give us a month or a year for this?
it was March of 2021.
The surveillance equipment that you use, does it print out a day, date, or time?
Yes, the screenshot of the time where the window was open was also sent.
Were you home at the time this video was taken?
No,
Was anyone there?
no,
Okay. My objection would be to just a general relevancy.
The defense literally questioned her about it in cross. I fail to see how there's a relevancy argument here. The defense asked if she's still.
Overruled,
Thank you.
admitted. And that was 54.
54.
Thank you.
It's entirely possible I missed something. Detective Brandon will be looking through those. Educating me as necessary.
All right, and that was provided to opposing counsel.
As soon as I had it last night, I forwarded it to defense.
Thank you.
I concur with those statements, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna play from the beginning here. And I'm going to stop it at the 46-minute mark. Listen, for the rest of that video, is it pointed away from your house
Yes,
as a result of what the man on camera did to it?
yeah,
Based on your relationship with him and being with him for so long, as well as your own observations of the other videos around that time, does that appear to be Enrico Brooks?
yes,
Did you also contact police about this?
yes,
In fact, didn't you forward to Detective Bramman the email from 2021 where you had sent this to an officer of the Ingham County Sheriff's Department?
yes.
Thank you. Now, while we have it on HDMI, approach defense briefly, Your Honor, with what I've just now marked as people 60 through 69.
Thank you.
If I may approach, Your Honor.
You may.
Now, Alyssa, I have people's proposed 60 through 69 up here. Do you recognize what's shown in these images?
Yes,
How do you recognize those?
it's the rest of the photos from when he destroyed my house.
Does it appear to accurately reflect what your house looked like at that time?
Yes,
People seek to admit and publish people's proposed 60 through 69.
Without objection, thank you.
Admitted.
So 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. Is that how your house normally looks?
no,
And to be clear, this is not from May 25th, 2020 that's currently charged, correct?
No.
Okay, just want to make that abundantly clear. This is from what happened in the spring, winter to spring of the following year.
yes,
Now, I apologize if I kind of jump around a lot during redirect. I'll admit it is hard to kind of go in a coherent order, given it's in response to other questioning. But I will do my best. towards the end of your cross-examination this morning, you said that you did know how Enrico became to be in possession of your social security card. How did he gain possession of your social security card?
I was applying for jobs while I was in Georgia, and I had asked him to send me a picture of my social security card at my house.
Did he send that photo?
He did.
Did you ever get your social security card back?
No.
And that was in 2020.
2020, yes, 2020.
Now, the exhibits 60 through 69, those were in regards to the home invasion, or not. Again, this me using legal terms, I apologize. Him breaking into your home in February or March of 2021, right?
Yes.
For the incident that happened May 25th, 2020, you referred to it a couple of times as busting through the door. And then you were asked about, well, but there wasn't any damage. Can you describe for the jury what you mean by him busting through your door?
He was not supposed to be there. Like, he just let himself in. And I had dropped the kids off to him, which is another reason why, like, he obviously was not living there. I dropped him to his house, his friend's house, and he came to my house and just opened the door and came through.
Did he come in quickly?
Yes, very quickly.
Okay, so by busting through the door, he came in with some speed.
Like, yelling, yes.
What was your answer?
Yes, yelling.
And then he took your phone and pretty quick started accusing you. Pretty quickly soon after started
Yeah, quick
hurting you.
conversation, yeah.
Started confusing, you're talking at the same time.
I apologize.
Started confusing you. And then there was.
Accusing you with an A, and then pretty quickly thereafter hurting you.
Yes, sorry, it was quick.
Did you want to call police?
Yes,
In fact, didn't you tell him that you were going to call police?
yes,
Did he give you your phone back?
No.
So if he starts getting violent with you, you say you're going to call the police, and he keeps your phone from you.
yeah.
Now, you sent him, as you said, multiple photos of the injuries that you had received from that incident on May 25th to be like, look what you did. Is that right?
Yes,
Was that because he wasn't owning up to what he had done?
yes.
Were there other injuries that you had that you didn't photograph?
My rib was broken, but that was
I'm
from,
sorry.
my rib was broken, but that was from May 18th.
Did it still cause you a lot of pain when he was targeting it on May 25th?
Yes,
Do you feel that it further damaged your ribs?
yes,
Now, you've also testified that you didn't go to Sparrow that time. You didn't go get medical attention after he had done the damage to your ribs a couple weeks before and, beating you again and cutting your wrist on May 25th. Is that right?
yes,
And you said that part of that was because you didn't want CPS to know because then you might lose your children, correct?
yes.
Was part of it also just how expensive medical care to be?
No.
You were primarily concerned with being able to still have your children.
Yes.
Now, there's a lot made about the fact that some of defense belongings were at your place at Eden Rapids Road, correct?
Yes,
Did you want him at your home?
No.
Did he give you a choice about whether or not he would be at your home?
no,
What would he do to gain access to your home?
If anything, Your Honor, I'm sorry. I tried to avoid this, but
All right, to rephrase counsel to make it non-leading.
I don't think that was leading because it's not suggesting an answer. That was about as open-ended as I could make it.
No, because you can say if anything, because it does suggest that she did, so.
Oh, happy to rephrase.
Thank you.
If anything, what did he do throughout this relationship to gain access to your home against your wishes?
He would break in, when I tried to change the locks, he actually fought me to get the new set of keys. Threatening to call CPS and say that he had been there all along, because again, I did invite him to the house. Like, it's not like he just always was there uninvited or anything like that, but when it came down to like being assaulted and stuff, and I'm saying like, okay, you can't be here anymore, he's just telling them like, oh, well, I'm gonna tell them that I've been here. So,
He would
a lot
threaten.
of threatening, yeah.
Was that his residence?
No,
On May 25th, did you want him to be there?
no,
Did you give him permission to be there?
no,
Did you open the door for him?
no,
Did he make his way inside anyways?
yes,
Now, you were also asked about nursing scissors and how those are different from regular scissors. I want to be clear. They're still scissors, right?
yes,
They're still designed to cut and slice things.
yes,
Were they able to cut and slice your arm?
yes,
When he was trying to cut your wrists with your own scissors, did you try and stop that from happening?
yes.
What did you do to try and stop that from happening?
I was just like trying to push him off, like it was a struggle.
Was he trying to do more to you than what you actually suffered?
Yes,
Speculation, Your Honor, I'm sorry, objection, speculation, unless she can be more specific.
I don't think that calls for speculation when she's actively stopping him from doing it. That's just observation.
Well, during these events, what was your feeling about what would happen? Versus what did happen?
I thought he was gonna like slip my wrist all the way down, like in the picture you can see it kind of like drags this way, but I was able to get like his arm from slicing down.
Can we proceed?
Thank you. You were asked on cross-examination if you enjoyed the pain that you were suffering from your ribs. Do you remember that?
Yes,
And you said no, because it hurt. Is that correct?
yes.
You didn't go to the hospital. Did you do anything to try and lessen that pain?
I took like aspirin and like, you know, painkillers, and like I wrapped it with an ace bandage.
Did that work in lessening the pain to some degree?
To some degree, but not very much.
You were also asked who you referred to when you would say the word Rico. And you said the defendant, Enrico Brooks. Is that correct?
Yes,
Did you also know, did you go, I apologize. Did you know him to go by any other names or nicknames?
Freak,
Could you would spell it, please?
REEK.
You were asked if the defendant always had the same phone from 2021 on, and you said yes. Did he also contact you from other phone numbers?
Yes,
And when would that happen?
frequently, all the time.
Would it be when you had blocked him?
Yeah, when I had blocked him and when I wasn't blocked, like if we were arguing, like,
Wait a minute, yeah, when I had blocked him, yeah,
and when we were arguing, like I would get messages from like random numbers of him pretending to be like other people.
But you could still tell it was him?
Yeah,
Now, one of the other things yesterday, you were asked several times about, did you ever, when discussing the video of him raping you while you were unconscious, did you ever tell Detective Brandon about him penetrating you vaginally. And eventually you said, no, you did not tell her. Isn't it true that you actually told her 3 different times during your interview with her about the fact that in that video, he also put his penis inside of your vagina?
I just was like, I don't recall because that was such a stressful.
That is
time.
okay. We're looking at a copy of the police report from that interview, help refresh your memory.
Objection, Your Honor, that's improper.
It's
She
not.
she didn't author the report, so she can't refresh her memory. What she's going to do is read the report authored by someone else, and then she's going to parrot whatever is in the report. So I object. If she had kept her own journal or her own diary and had made notes at the time, that's one thing. But, and besides, police reports aren't admissible, and they are useful when questioning a law enforcement person who did make the report who forgot the address or something. But it's not proper for this witness to view that to refresh her memory.
None of that's true. Do you want me to say what the law is, or can we move on?
Let's make a record.
Okay, nowhere in the rule regarding recorded recollection does it require that person actually have authored that document. In fact, there is a voluminous amount of case law specifically detailing the fact that that is not required. It is not her reciting it verbatim. Also, it is specifically not entered into evidence when it's used as recorded recollection, which is why this is what occurs in nearly every criminal trial.
And this was created through her discussion with the detective. So I'm going to allow it for refresh, and then certainly I'll give you latitude on recross here if needed, as well as with the detective.
Thank you. Now, listen, I don't want you to read from this aloud. What I'd like you to do is read this silently to yourself until you feel it's sufficiently refreshed your memory as to what you told Detective Brandon, or you just feel it's not going to be possible to do so. When you're done, let me know. I'll come take it back from you. I'm going to ask you the question again. For the record, I'm handing it to her on page 9 of 19.
And for the record, could you just put the police report number and the date, please, of what you're handing? Because I don't know how many of those there are, just for specificity.
Absolutely. The report number is 245-190-7305, page 9 of 19, with the narrative date November 12th, 2024.
And does it have the detective or officer's name of who she spoke with or who prepared that report?
Tara Brandon.
Thank you.
Like I said, read yourself silently. Let me know when you feel it's sufficiently refreshed your memory to this point. All set? Sign a approach, Your Honor.
You may.
Now, Alyssa, did that help refresh your memory about what you told Detective Brandon in that interview back in 2024?
Yes.
So, do you remember telling Detective Brandon that in the video you saw, he had penetrated your vagina with his penis,
Yes.
in addition to penetrating your anus with the sex toy?
Yes.
Thank you. You said that you've been receiving therapy from Eve. Do you know what Eve stands for?
No.
Let me ask you this. Do you know
I think it's ending violent encounters.
ending violent encounters? Do you know what that organization exists for?
Yeah, domestic victims.
Sorry, you said domestic victims?
Yeah. Mostly.
So since 2018, 2019, you have been in contact with the organization who's there for domestic violence victims.
Yes.
And while you were diagnosed by an independent doctor with PTSD, you did not have PTSD before the things that we've discussed Enrico Brooks did, correct?
Correct.
It's only after what he did to you.
Yes.
And if I can have 1 moment to confirm.
You
my intent.
may.
Your Honor, I only have a couple more questions involving one of the other video exhibits. I just simply need 1 minute, 2 minute in order to
That's
actually.
okay, just go off the record, let me know when you're ready.
Thank you. It won't take long. Your Honor, that break was much appreciated. I believe I'm ready.
You may proceed.
If I may approach the witness, what's been marked as People's Proposed 57, I just showed the defense.
I'm sorry, Counsel, 57 or 59, did you say?
57.
Thank you.
If I may, Your Honor.
You may.
Now, listen, I'm going to show you this and we're going to start for 40 seconds. Stopping at 58 seconds. Do you recognize what was just shown there in People's Proposed Exhibit 57?
Yes.
How do you recognize that?
It's my video camera footage.
Now, that's one of the videos from just before, the one we'd already seen, correct?
Yes.
And that's my apologies. Does that appear to accurately reflect what you saw in your surveillance cameras?
Yes.
People seek to admit and publish People's Proposed Exhibit 57 through
No.
HDMI.
I'm sorry. No objection.
57 is admitted. May publish.
Thank you. Starting from the beginning. And stopping at 1:15. Was that Enrico Brooks?
Yes.
Was he able to get into your house in that video?
Through the window that's on the other side of the camera.
But in what we saw, was he able to? Was that a man who lived at that address?
No.
No. Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Is there any brief follow-up by counsel for defendant?
I understand, Your Honor.
I don't know if the court's inquiry for time.
No, I don't need a time. I just want to know, did you want to do some follow-up that is not duplicative of what's been done?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
I believe we talked about specifically in regards to the new exhibits.
Well, let's see what's going on here, because I'd like to finish with this witness so she's not recalled. So let's, I don't limit it, so let's get done.
Very good. Thank you. Do you make a distinction between using the phrase opened it through an unlocked door versus busted the door down?
Yes.
Does one sound more unlawful than the other to you?
Yes.
Why did you choose the phrase that you did?
Your Honor, at this point, I'm going to object to facts, not evidence. The defense just questioned her on the phrase breaking the door down, or busting the door down, which is not what she's testified to. She said he busted through the door.
Maybe you want to clarify, counsel.
Why did you say busted through the door when you spoke to law enforcement?
Because he came in unwanted. He didn't simply open the door, he like charged through.
Okay. You testified a moment ago that you don't have a memory of telling detective about penile vaginal intercourse on the date that we were talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't remember what you had told the detective until you were shown a copy of her report.
It's not necessarily that, when you ask me that I didn't, like, you question that I didn't tell her that, it was more so like, again, my memory is shoddy, so I thought like, maybe I didn't tell that, but I did, I was remembering correctly. It was just a trick question.
And yesterday you agreed that you would answer, I don't remember, if that happened.
Yeah, because again, I felt like a trick question to me, because I did recall, but.
This PTSD, is it your testimony that that wasn't an affliction prior to meeting Mr. Brooks?
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Do you recall explaining what PTSD was and how you think you arrived at that during the first month or two that you met Mr. Brooks?
What?
Yeah, did you talk about PTSD with Mr. Brooks early on?
No.
No? You didn't say, if you get upset, you're going to trigger my PTSD?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
I have nothing, Your Honor.
Does the jury have any questions? If so, please write them down and Brian will collect them. Please raise your hand. Seeing no hands raised, may this witness be released from subpoena?
You may, Your Honor.
Without objection. Yes.
Thank you. Ma'am, thank you for your time and testimony. You may watch the trial. You may not discuss your testimony or any other witness's testimony during the pendency of this. Do you understand? Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay. Does the jury need a break at this point? All right, let's take 15 minutes, thank you.
All rise.
See you back in 15, let's make it a 15, because then we're gonna, do you have another witness?
Yes, I have 3 more witnesses today, 2 officers and then Detective Brandon. Their testimony is going to be very streamlined because it's primarily about the search.
Okay, so we can do one before lunch, one after lunch, or 2 after lunch?
Definitely.
Great, thank you, see you then. is urgent because we're in trial.
I will get that going out as soon as we get started here. We are unmuted. I just got to hit the record. Resume recording.
We are back on the record. Are there any matters we need to address on behalf of the people?
Not on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
On behalf of the defendant?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
The jurors, please.
Just use this on the reading.
Oh, so thank you.
All right.
Thank you. You may be seated. Counsel, your next witness.
Detective Mark McDonald.
Good morning. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
I will.
Thank you. You may have a seat. Feel free to adjust the microphone, pull the chair right up there. When you are comfortable, please state and spell your name for the record.
Martha McGonigal, MarthaMcGonigal.
Thank you. Counsel, you may proceed when you're ready.
Good morning, Ms. McGonigal.
Morning,
Where are you currently employed?
Lansing Police Department.
And what is your role there?
I'm a detective with the police department.
Detective McGonigal, how long have you been an officer with the Lansing Police Department?
23 years.
Now, did you help perform a search in case involving Enrico Brooks on November 19th, 2024?
Yes, I did.
More than one?
Yes,
And was one of those at 1701 Millstone Road?
yes,
Now, is that in Lansing?
it is.
Is that in Ingham County?
Yes.
Your Honor, I would seek to approach the witness what's been marked as People's Post Exhibits 23 to 27.
You may.
Thank you.
Now, Detective McGonigal, I showed you these shortly during the break. Do you recognize what's in these exhibits?
I do.
And how do you recognize them?
This is the interior of the address you mentioned on Millstone.
And do these appear to accurately reflect what you observed in Millstone?
Yes,
Your Honor, at this time, people seek to admit and publish through the Elmo, People's Exhibits 23 through 27.
Any objection or point here?
I don't, Your Honor, thank you.
Admitted.
So here we have People's Exhibit 23. Now, can you describe, just in general terms, what that address Millstone looks like?
sure. It's a trailer home, so this is going to be the far north end inside of an interior room, which is being used as a bedroom, and that's the closet within the room.
People's 24. This is still inside the closet, correct?
Yes, it is.
Did you determine what's in that little black case there?
I did.
You done opening it up?
Yes.
People's 25. What did you find inside that case at the Millstone address?
It was a 9mm firearm.
People's 26. Now, did it appear to be operable at that time?
No, it didn't. You can see the space kind of between the slide and the lower. It seems to be missing a part that looked necessary.
Here, People's 27.
See a little bit more in detail the way that the slide is raised from the lower receiver. It doesn't look to be operational.
Now, this is what you found in that container inside the closet of the bedroom at Millstone.
Yeah, I would even call that a gun box, given that it says Glock on the exterior of it in the manufacturer's writing.
Thank you.
Manufacturers.
Writing.
Ready?
Was that particularly difficult to find in your search?
No,
Now, did you also perform a search that same day at 3872 Wilson Avenue?
yes,
Now, is that in Lansing? Is
it is.
that in Ingham County?
Yes,
And can you describe in general terms what that location looks like?
sure. It's an apartment complex where the homes are essentially townhomes. And there are rows of multiple residences together as one building.
Your Honor, at this time, people seek to approach with what's been marked as People's Post Exhibits 30 through 34. The Mayor, Your Honor?
May 30 through 34.
Yes. Second McGonigal, I also showed you these during the break. Do you recognize these photographs?
I do.
How do you recognize what's in those photographs?
This was the interior residence at 3872 Wilson Avenue that I assisted with searching.
Does that appear to accurately reflect what you found in that address, or part of what you found in that address?
Yes, it does.
Your Honor, at this time, people seek to admit and publish to the court People's Post Exhibits 30 through 34.
Any objection or void here?
No, Your Honor, neither.
Admitted.
Thank you. I'm going to take us through this in much the same way. This is People's 30. Zoom back again. People's 30. Now, what part of the apartment is this depicting?
It's a single bedroom that was contained within that apartment.
Did you end up performing a search inside this room?
Yes.
What is this photo depicting? People's 31.
It's a firearm that was between the box spring and the mattress itself.
Was this more or less difficult to find than the firearm at the Millstone address?
I would say they were both very easy to locate.
Was one available in plain sight as opposed to in the mattress?
Once I lift the mattress. And the other was covered in clothing to begin with, so really it's tough to answer that with a yes or a no.
That's okay. So then we have People's 32. And People's 33. People's 34. Did this appear to be a working firearm?
Yes,
Different from the inoperable one at Millstone?
correct.
One moment, Your Honor. Ryan, were we able to get that pair of scissors?
I think there's some.
I have scissors.
All right, if I may. Now, what I'm handing you is People's Post Exhibit 21. Could you please open that up and cut any tape that is still on there? You get a second set of hands. You recognize what's inside that box?
I do. It's the same firearm that's taken a photograph of minus the bullet that was in the firearm at the time.
I know it was pretty clear for the people in the courtroom, but for the record, was that box sealed?
Yes, it was.
Does that appear to accurately reflect the firearm you found inside the mattress at the Wilson address?
It does.
At this time, people would seek to admit and pose to the jury, People's Post Exhibit 21.
Without objection.
Admitted, 21 is admitted.
Now, there is no ammunition in this box, correct?
Correct.
But there was ammunition in that clip at that address.
Yes.
Thank you. Your Honor, at this time, I have no further questions for this witness.
Counsel, cross.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Detective, did the ammunition you found match what was required for that handgun?
Are you referring to the firearm, the Taurus firearm from Wilson?
The one that, the box that you just opened?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Was it, I don't
Is
want
that
to
the
say
seven-
new.
Just a second, is that in a separate evidence bag?
Correct.
Yeah, thank you, you may proceed.
Thank you. Did it appear to be factory ammo?
Yes, I don't recall the brand, but it was regular ammunition for a 9mm firearm.
Thank you. The first firearm you identified as a 9mm that we had a photograph of. Did I understand your testimony that in your opinion, it was not operable in its current state?
Correct.
Would it be operable what caused it to be inoperable?
I was just basing that on the general appearance of. I was just basing that on the general appearance of the firearm itself. It seemed to be missing parts. Not a firearms expert. I can't tell you exactly what was missing or what it would need to fire.
Thank you. That was my next question. Okay, thank you. You've seen replicas before, firearms?
I have.
Okay. Would you categorize the first one as a replica?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. And I think you said it was between the mattress and the box springs versus in the mattress. Is that correct?
The firearm from Wilson Avenue, yes.
Yes, thank you. And what caused you to look in that location?
I'd have mentioned on the search warrant was small enough that it could have been hidden in that place. It's been a cop for 23 years. People hide things in their beds.
Are you able, and if you're not able, just tell me, are you able to tell me whether that is a common place for a homeowner to store a firearm?
I don't find very many homeowners who store firearms in their mattresses.
Well, between the mattress and the box spring.
Correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
Redirect,
I have no redirect, Your Honor.
thank you. Does the jury have any questions? May this witness be released from subpoena.
She may, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you for your testimony. You are released from subpoena. Do we have another short?
Yes, I believe I can finish
Great.
Detective Darter's testimony.
Great.
People call Detective Zachary Darter.
Morning, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, and the penalty of perjury?
I do.
Thank you. Put your hand up in your seat, pull the chair right up to the microphone. Feel free to adjust it so you can speak comfortably into it. When you are ready, please state and spell your names for the record.
Zach Darter, ZACHDARTER.
Thank you. Counsel, you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Darter, where are you currently employed?
I'm employed with the Michigan State Police.
And what is your role with the Michigan State Police?
I am a detective trooper on the First District Major Crimes Team.
So Detective Darter, how long have you been a law enforcement officer?
9 years.
Now, did you help conduct a search on November 19th, 2024 of 1701 Millstone Road?
I did.
Now, is that in Lansing?
It is.
Ingham County?
Yes.
Did you also help with a search at 3872 Wilson Avenue, Lansing, Michigan?
I did.
Now, I want to start with Wilson. If I can approach the witness, what's been marked as people proposed exhibits, 35 through 40.
Yes, thank you.
Detective, I know I showed you these during the break, but do you recognize what's in people proposed exhibits 35 through 40?
I do.
And how do you recognize those?
These are items I located during my search.
Of the Wilson address?
Yes.
Do these appear to accurately reflect what you observed during that search?
Yes.
At this time, people would seek to admit and publish people's proposed exhibits 35 through 40.
Without volunteer or objection.
Admitted.
If I may publish, Your Honor?
You may.
Now, what area of the apartment was this, People's 35?
This was in the kitchen.
Okay, so safe to say that's a drawer in the kitchen?
Yes.
And did you find anything that seemed important or really stuck out to you when you were looking in that drawer?
Yes, the ammunition.
So this is a box of 9mm ammunition?
Yes.
And is that 36?
36, yes, Your Honor, my apologies. So 37, these are still the same two drawers, just a little pulled out, right?
Correct.
So I want to draw your attention to that same drawer. Now, it wasn't in People's 35. Was that box there in that drawer?
It was.
And what did you find in that box?
I found a bunch of IDs and cards. I know specifically one of the IDs belonged to a female, last name of Clark.
And wow, that glare is really bad. I'm just going to approach with People's 37 here. You got that effectively unreadable. That there on the counter, was that a social security card that you found in that box?
Yes.
And who that social security card belonged to? Was that the one belonging to Alyssa Clark?
Yes.
Now, People's 38, is this some of the things that were inside that box?
Yes.
You said that you found lots of IDs and cards. Were they all for the same person?
They were not.
No. So it's for a variety of people.
Yes.
That's 38. People's 39. And People's 40. Now, that's the back of that Georgia ID, correct?
Correct.
At these locations, did you discover electronic devices?
Yes.
What types of electronic devices did you discover?
Cell phone, and I believe a kind of a small laptop, iPad sort of device.
Do you remember how many cell phones were recovered from those two locations?
I don't remember the exact total, but I remember at the second location, I pulled several phones from a drawer in the bedroom.
Showing people's 22. Was this one of them?
That looks consistent with one of the phones I found.
And do you remember if that was Millstone or Wilson, where that one was found?
That was at the trailer, which I believe is the Mill Street.
Thank you. One moment, Your Honor. Now, last question I have. This is at the Millstone address. Do you remember physically where in the Millstone address this was located?
It would have been in the drawer in the bedroom, I believe at the north side of the building.
What was the drawer of?
It was like just a small pull-out dresser drawer. I remember pulling out, there were several phones located in there.
Okay, so that was in the bedroom, you said?
Yes,
Was that just right next to the bed?
yes.
Thank you. This time, people have no further questions for this witness.
Counsel?
Thank you, Your Honor. And before I begin, I require 15 seconds, please.
May.
Detective, should I understand that your participation in this matter was actively engaged in searching?
That's correct.
Thank you. And did you search more than one address?
Yes,
One on Millstone and one on Wilson? Should I understand that to be your testimony?
that's correct.
Thank you again. Did you locate a firearm that, in your judgment, was capable of firing a projectile?
I'm not myself locating firearms.
Okay. Did you have any, part of your investigation include anything beyond the search itself? That you did something with anything that you considered evidence?
No, my involvement in this incident was purely the assist with the searches.
Okay. We've heard some testimony about two different firearms, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page, that's all.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Did you have an understanding or an appreciation who was residing at Millstone address on the date of these searches?
I know it was discussed during the briefing, but I don't recall the name.
Okay. More than one person?
I don't recall specifically.
Okay, thank you. And what about the Wilson Avenue address? Did you have an understanding as to someone was living there or more than one person, or can you help me?
I understood that there was multiple people living there after we made our way into the house because one of the relatives was home during the search.
One of the what?
I believe a relative.
Relative?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay. And once these searches were completed and various items seized or taken, that concluded your role?
Yes.
All right, then. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Redirect?
Very briefly. So I just want to clarify. You said that there was a family member who was there at one of the locations. Are we talking the family member was there at the trailer or at the apartment?
At the trailer.
At the trailer. Okay, so that would be the Millstone address, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Does the jury have any questions? Seeing no hands raised, may this witness be released from subpoena.
You may, Your Honor.
Without objection.
Thank you very much for your time and testimony. You are released from subpoena. We stand in recess until 1:30. Thank you.
All rise.
I'm gonna be typing it up later. I actually might type it up during lunch.
Any matters we need to address?
Just what I said to defense counsel during lunch, I'm going to type up a amended exhibit list because it is grown and changed throughout the trial as I anticipated at the beginning.
All right, I have mine if you need to copy it. Yes, all right. Anything further, counsel?
Not from the defense, Your Honor, no.
All right, we will be locking the courtroom during the lunch hour, so you can